For the next special recipe that I'm going to fix with some wonderful Louisiana oysters from Motivated is going to be the oyster wraparound. Of course, I learned how to do this at the camp recently. The men had invited me over to share their supper, and I found out why they wanted me to go over. They wanted me to help them to wrap the oysters around. So look at these gorgeous oysters. Beautiful. So what you do, you take the bacon that you have cut in half, and you wrap it around the oyster. And you take a toothpick to secure it's okay to puncture it, it's fine. Very good, I'll show you how to do another one. This is just so great. You can either fry these or bake them, broil them, and even put them on the barbecue pit. But of course, you know, Cajuns like to fry stuff, so especially seafood. So this is what I'm going to do. From fixing them like this, you go ahead and you coat them real well with cornmeal, just plain cornmeal, not seasoned. Then, of course, going to fry them. And what you do, you make sure your grease is very good and hot, because if it's not, it's going to absorb the grease too much and your oysters will be greasy, and you don't want that. So I have some onions in here that tells me when my grease is hot enough. And when it is, it keeps the grease also from burning. You drop the oysters into the pot real quick and easy, like this. And I like my oysters fried crisp, so that's how I'm going to do them today. Of course, I'm always trying to please myself when I'm cooking, because I like my own cooking. And you just wrap them around, just coat them real well with your cornmeal, and you drop them in your hot oil. Very, very hot. And you just watch them golden brown. And you take them out. They'll cook quick and easy. And that bacon just gives them such a wonderful flavor. Of course, they're already good without the bacon, but, you know, it's always good to add a little special touch to stuff, and just for variety purposes. Okay, wipe my hands here. Okay, now, I never season my oysters before I cook them. See how they're frying real pretty? They'll soon be done. It doesn't take very long to do this, but when you have a crowd, you may want to use a deep fat fryer instead of a pot like this. But just for myself and my family, I always just fry them on the, you know, on the stove, not in a deep fat fryer. So let me check them again. Look how beautiful. They're frying real good. Of course, you know, oysters taste good anyway, especially these wonderful Louisiana oysters, which I always enjoy eating. I even raw, you know, they're great raw. So, and I really don't like to eat my oysters with sauce, because it just takes away from that wonderful flavor that is in an oyster. It's real crispy like. Smells so good. I can't wait to eat this. Okay. And actually, you drain them on a absorbent towel after they're fried golden brown. Now you can fry them less or more. These are golden like they're supposed to be. Add them to your little platter. Look at this. Wow, gorgeous, beautiful. Okay. Of course, you can sprinkle lemon on top of them if you wish. I prefer not to. I like mine just plain. Okay. Turn my fire off. Then, of course, I'm going to salt and pepper them, which is exactly what, of course, with your bacon, you don't want to add too much salt. And again, like I said before, you have to be careful how salty your oysters are, too. Pepper. You can add Louisiana hot sauce to them, or just eat them like that. So there you go. You completed your oyster wraparounds, which are just fantastic for any type of meal, not just for camp meals. So this wonderful meal just deserves a very special dessert. So I'll show you my special dessert that I have prepared for you today.